So hey there guys, I've just watched episode 3 of season 2 of ReZero, and that was another great episode. Unfortunately it ended, but yeah, what can we do? At least we have the discussion. So yeah, the reaction is in the description, go watch it and go back here if you want to listen to the discussion. And the discussion starts right now. And yeah, the witch encounter, echidna encounter ended up being, I don't know if it's the right word, anticlimactic. I'm not sure. I mean, I hear it here and there, but I'm not sure about the translation. But I mean, it went not the way I expected it to be. I thought it's gonna be like fucking scary and menacing encounter. But the witch was mostly fine. Yes, at some moments you can realize that she is a very powerful being, magic being, and probably not the nicest in the world, but she's like just a little cute girl with her like little cute girl things. And that's nice. That was nice. Because all of the bad characters we met, they were like really bad. They were like dicks. But she doesn't look like she's bad. I mean, again, she gave a lot of information about other witches and what they did at some point, and then she mentioned that the envious witch, Satella, was the one who killed them all or something. I mean, it was so fast, so I'm not sure what I saw, but we're gonna look at it and see what's up. So, first of all, I mean, she looks, as I've said, she looks mysteriously, menacingly beautiful. Like some tropical poisonous creature, It looks bright, it looks beautiful, but you're not sure if you can touch it, if it can kill you or not. And she has butterfly as well, so yeah. But I mean, later we saw that she's a cutie. So we had a moment, and it's like such tense moment, like, oh, please have a tea party with me. And Subaru went like, ding, 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 done. Can I go now? That's fun. That was also anticlimactic, if it's the right word, I'm not sure. When did you teleport me, he asks. But she said, like, I wonder what was with his body. Oh, nothing was with his body. So what the fuck happened then? When they were going into in the carriage, Emilia got knocked out with Otto. They were all lying in there. But Subaru somehow teleported out of the carriage. I kind of missed what exactly happened, but he got out of it. There was like little cute pink-haired girl. We never saw her from this moment. That's also interesting. And then he went to the temple, which is supposed to be the temple of trial, right? Where he met the witch, and he kind of entered the place, and she's like, "Ooh, here we go," and she transported him mentally into her world, into her realm, where she kinda exists. But I mean, she mentioned that she's kinda is dead, so it's more like of her soul or spirit. But I mean, dead, it's for us physical organisms, it's like simple. Death is like when you don't breathe, when your heart is not beating, right? But for like creatures, for such magical creatures, I mean, ending on the physical level doesn't mean anything, doesn't mean death. So she kind of exists, but physically she's not. So I know. And that's her realm, basically, which she can transform the way she wants. And she sits here. I mean, it's a nice, warm place. She got him some drink. He kind of said it's not bad, but it's kind of good. And she said it's something from this place. I don't know what was that, but she later said that it did something like lessen did something with his envy things in him. I thought initially, I mean, we're gonna get to the fuck. I'm so excited that I cannot speak normally. It's really a fascinating individual, and yeah, Subaru. The guy just meets a mythical, magical, mighty creature, really menacing, and acts cocky like hell. I mean, I don't know if your super ability even works with such beings. Maybe they can kill you like that, and you will not be resurrected. I'm not sure. But he was super brave. I mean, stupidly brave. But I mean, this is Subaru. That's the type of a character he is. Yeah, have you seen his daddy in the end? I mean, I would like to see a whole anime about his dad. Actually, seriously. This is great. You're truly fascinating, she says. Yeah. And she says, like, everyone who'd go in here, he'd be speechless. He'd be scared. But Subaru is like, and he only thinks about Emilia. She asks, like, oh, you want to know the questions? You want to know the answers on all the questions? Ask me anything. You have this beautiful opportunity. She's like, all grand. And then he's like, hey, fuck it, screw it. I gotta go. And she's like, no, please stay a bit. I mean, yeah, that was awesome. Uh-huh. And then stuff happens about the witches. Her place looks really much like Windows XP wallpaper. Seriously, have you seen? You remember what I'm speaking about? That place, basically. How to? Yeah. Oh shit. That it looks kind of like. I mean, it's a bit different, but yeah. So, the desires. Yes, please, tell me again. So, let's see what she said about the witches. She broke that world, the visual part of it. And I feel like I saw that. I feel like I saw that sky, I mean, space-ish, sky-ish, different colored, bluish place. This one. I think I saw that somewhere at some point in this anime. Oh, it's beautiful. What knowledge is it you seek? That of the witch of gluttony, Daphne. Daphne. So we have the witch of gluttony, Daphne. And we can kind of see who created beasts that defy the will of God to save the world from starvation, right? So again, we start right away, and it seems like those witches aren't bad. Even though they called witches, but they are more like, I mean, not gods, not literal gods, but like lesser gods or something. And as far as I understand, that is how Daphne looks. That's her hair and her face. Yeah, definitely. Daphne. Can Beatrice be one of them? Yeah, that's definitely her face. I can even see her eyes now. I mean, who created beasts? Yeah, but you created the goddamn whale. It's just he went out of the control, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Witch of Lust, Carmilla, who granted emotions to non-human being in an attempt to fill the world with love. I mean, yeah, they're not bad. Seems like. The only really bad. Here's Carmilla. Here's her buddy or whatnot. Witch of Wrath, Minerva. Who hurt in hopes Of healiness, she lamented the state of her war-torn world. That's the Camilla, Minerva. Shit, those names. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to remember them. So Minerva was self-sacrificial. Witch of Sloth, Sekhmet. That name. Yeah, I just cannot see anything about this witch figure though. Oh, she lies. I suppose she lies on the ground. Yeah, I can see her boob. Here's her boob. Here's her eye, and here's her boob. The real man see boobs, even on some weird imagery. So she did what? She drove a dragon. Who drove a dragon past the great waterfall. The fuck, we have a great waterfall here? Just for a chance to rest. To rest for her? Oh, she's sloth, right? Because, yeah. To be slothful. So she's powerful. She's not like she's nice. She did nothing good, I suppose. But, I mean, she did good, but for her own will. Oh, man. I don't see anyone who resembles Beatrice here. And Witch of Pride, Typhon. A little one. This one is a little one. It's like kid type of person. Who out of youthful innocence, yeah, even right, and cruelty judge criminals one after another. So she... criminals. I mean, if they're real criminals, then sure, no problem. So, yeah, you know, all of the witches, they're not bad. They're powerful. They're strong. They have their specific theme. I mean, of course, we don't know everything about them yet. But this is so fucking interesting. Tufon, she called her Tufon. That one, Witch of Greed, Echidna, yes, you. The embodiment of the thirst. What's thirst? I don't even know what's... thirst. Jesus. Thirst for knowledge. Who has done things she regrets. So she regrets doing something. Even in the realm of death. I mean, that was nice for Subaru to meet exactly this one who gave all the information because she's all about knowledge. And she looks so scary while she's speaking. But I would kiss her. Or perhaps that of the Witch of Envy, who killed all of the other witches. And used them as a sustenance while she made the whole world her enemy. The most detestable of them all. And there was... Ooh! There were pictures in here. Some pictures, guys. Show me the picture. Here's the picture. Here's the picture. I can see Beetlejuice being electrified, or what the hell is happening with the man? Here's the witch shooting some electricity thing. Oh, those are hands. Those are super duper hands. And here's Beetlejuice. I don't know what exactly we see. If this is an envious witch or slothful, because the power of arms was the sloth's power, but that's Beetlejuice. And she's like reaching him. And then we see shit. Then we see another someone. I suppose that's exactly the person who uses her arms. Motherfucker, this episode. The most detestable. And they fucking Subaru. Why would you not stay here? I mean, speak with girls. Like, all the questions in the world are they here? I'm moving further and further. My god. And it was like 3 minutes and 38 seconds in the episode. I don't know how much time we spent in the discussion, but but I mean, it was the most juicy part. Oh darn, she said. I frightened you too much. I mean, yes, even though Subaru was all like cocky and energetic, and after that he went back to himself, but he was... Because, yeah, I mean, the world is nice, dinosaurs running, and there's like ram and stuff, but there's a grand force in the background, you know. I wonder what's up with the great waterfall. I wonder what's up with the dragon. I wonder what's up with Beatrice being connected to that all. Especially to Beetlejuice. And White P in his name is so important. That's all interesting. Such is the nature of a witch. It's quite bothersome, yes. And yeah, the next, the tea kicks in. What was about the tea? Less time than I thought. Yeah. It simulates your sloth witch factor. And straightens your resistance. So by killing the Archbishop of Sloth, Beetlejuice, he kinda acquired his power like sloth witch factor. I don't know what does that mean, like witch resistance or something, but it's like Highlander, you know. I don't know if you people even watched that old ass movie and series Highlander. You smash one dude and you get his power. Technically, right? But I mean, it's a bit different, but so he got that thing. And Beatrice was asking, like, why would you kill poor Beetlejuice if you didn't want his witch factor? You know what I mean? It's pretty simple, because the dude fucking killing everyone. And now, even if he didn't want that specifically, Subaru has the witch factor. And this nice girl, Echidna, she provided the drink that straightened his Subaru's resistance. Resistance to what, though? Now you and I can speak at leisure. Resistance of... What would you like to ask me, she says, and she's like, nothing. Nandemunai. Gotta go. What did you do to my body? Nothing bad. She did nothing bad. I find your existence quite desirable. I find your existence quite desirable. So I suppose she kind of knows about Subaru, you know? I mean, it's clear that he is the chosen one of the story. He's destined to do some things in this world. And as it kind of often goes in the chosen one stories, you know, it's like you were supposed to fight the Sith, not join them, you know, as it's always kind of happens. The chosen one may end up doing something really bad, but that's the part of the prophecy, basically. So he's chosen to defeat the enemy, but by his actions going to that point, he kind of releases other enemies. So maybe she's here and she realizes, she says like, yeah, I kind of like that you're here. I kind of like your existence. Maybe she realizes that he is a part of a plan of resurrecting the witch or the witches, you know. And then they think they're gonna deal with him. I know. It's just, she looks nice, but she looks nice because she's there. She cannot do anything. Who knows what she will do, how she will act if she gets back at full power, you know, in the world of ReZero. I know. It's all so curious. And it's 4 minutes, 33 seconds in the episode still. In these past few days, you killed the one who possesses the slow switch factor, correct? Exactly. When he died, the switch factor chose you. So the thing even chooses someone. What is that exactly? To enter this graveyard. And yeah, and she also said that this is a witch graveyard. The witch's graveyard, where my soul is held prisoner. So her soul is held prisoner here. And yeah, going back to what I was saying like a few minutes ago, her soul is held prisoner. And whatever happening, I think that Subaru will play a role in getting all of the witches' souls unprisoned, you know, back to the world. And if that's bad, I'm not sure. We definitely know that Satella isn't nice. But again, maybe this is the history turned upside down, basically. Maybe Satella was actually good one, because why would she kill everyone? Either she is super bad and she killed all of the witches out of reasons, or maybe they were actually bad and she, like Emilia, wanted to protect everyone and killed all of the witches. For this reason, because I am not certain who exactly is bad, because that's not uncommon for some fake villain. Oh, this being is so terrible and so scary, but it ends up being nice, and like the story is just let you think this way. So I'm not sure. Man, I'm getting distracted with this. So you're the sanctuary. Oh, you know what? So her soul is held in the sanctuary. And what are the guys doing now? They're trying to break the barrier in the sanctuary. If they're gonna break the barrier in the sanctuary, I guess her soul's gonna be freed. That's very probable in my opinion. Because they're gonna break the sanctuary, they're gonna break out and then save people, but the witch is gonna be also break away. So someone sealed them in those sanctuaries. At least this one. Maybe there are others. As far as I understand, there are other tombs for other witches. And I don't know if they're actually bad or not. If she is actually bad or not. Because she looks nice, she looks cute, but that may be deceiving. It's like, I only have ideas. I don't exactly know how it goes, because it may go either way. And then funny moment, she says something super like, what? Starts like doing something where I forgot the word, you know, you get the idea. It's like, what? Who? And she's shocked, like, geez, dude, I'm like super being, and you just touch me and you shake me to be the sanctuary. What? And this is basically the whole dialogue. As soon as he heard the sanctuary, he's like, oh, yeah, that thing clicks. So what's up with the sanctuary? Can I go now? And she's like, yeah, sure. I mean, no, and she's like, no, please do not go. I want to be with you. I want to speak with you. I'm the magical being. She's like, ooh, doing the cute things. Just, Jesus. How are your Japanese people making, like, evil-ish witches look so cute? I'd marry every single witch. I mean, no. I mean, this one definitely. She's good. And yeah. And first of all, when they parted ways, almost parted ways, she said that he insists that he, I mean, he doesn't say to anyone about their meeting. I wonder if it's like with the other witch, if you try to say it, it's like, ooh, nice heart. Want me smash it, the heart? You always still want to say that? Or it's just like, yeah, please don't do that, but you're free to do that if you're a dick. So I don't know. This is my condition. But I suppose this is something that he cannot physically say. Will not be able. Because, witches are powerful and I still don't think they're entirely good. Even if they're not bad, like evil bad, but they're still not the nicest girls ever. At least that's what I kind of leaning towards. Who knows? So that was the first condition. And she gives him a souvenir. I will grant you the right to face the trial of the sanctuary, which ended up in the end. She licked her arm, touched him, and he was, in the end, able to get into the sanctuary. Where's Puck? I know Puck said that protect my girl, but what does he do? What's the reason for all this? So much stuff. She's quite tall, by the way. Stupid chair, stop fucking squeaking. What feelings will you have towards me when that happens? When what happens again? You may not understand now, but once you come to it, you will realize its worth. What feelings will you have towards me when that happens? Shit, man. I wanna know. The mere thought gives me such beautiful expectations. So they will meet in the trial. This is her trial. They're gonna free her. I'm sure they're gonna free her. Or at least they're gonna meet her in something. Look. Sticky nakitai da ne? And she licks herself. Oh, like a kid. Oh my god, this is so erotic. My god. I'm a very evil magic user. I don't want you to be evil. But you're strong as hell. That's yeah. Man, that was an encounter. I'd be pleased by this episode if only they showed this 4 minutes of the encounter of the witch. That was enough. You just dissect it word by word, and that's enough. Seriously. And that's basically it. There's nothing interesting. There's some interesting, but this is the most juicy part of the episode. Am I hiding it? Yes. And he wakes up in the place. And actually, she said that is what you desire when he entered the tomb before he went to her, right? So that's actually was so she kind of realized that he wanted to go through that. That's some symbolism here, I suppose. I feel like someone said something to me. One sec, what? Who said who? I feel like someone said something to me. So he forgot? I kind of missed that. He's going out of the place and says, I feel like someone said something to me. So he fucking forgot that he met her. That's what she meant, that, you could not tell anyone. Oh, so he fucking forgot everything, I suppose. At least that what's implied here. That's not good. That's funny, you know. You sit with her, drink tea, like a whole day, and ask questions, and she tells you everything. And then, like, oh, you know what? One condition though, you have to forget everything. You're like, what? The fuck? Still worth it. So, as far as I understood, he had to forget everything about what he heard, and this is not good. I mean, this is not good. And then they meet the dude, the Garfield dude, who's super strong, um, enhanced by some magic, I suppose. Even Patrash wasn't able to penetrate the guy. And thank you for not killing Patrash, because Patrash best girl. And instead of fighting, Subaru does Subaru things, name a girl's name that he knows, and this fixes everything, because he literally knows every girl in this world. He's like a Pokemon catcher with girls. So he knows Ludovica, right? What's her name? Emilia wakes up, says, "I'm gonna protect you," but no, you don't need to protect me. And then then we realize that that thing entering the barrier acts differently on different people, and for half people, half elf, half other people, it worked the way that it worked with Emilia. She lost her consciousness. And they get to the sanctuary, and sanctuary doesn't look nice. It's half abandoned village with not healthy looking half people. Um, Houses are half ruined. And then we see the best girl, Ram, from a very spicy perspective. Unfortunately, I don't have enough screen space to see the best part, but it's okay. Her legs are beautiful. And Ram, a normal girl, Glory, is here. Little boobs, cute girl. So yeah, that's not important. They go to, and and Subaru wanted to ask about Rem, like, what's up, girl? Don't you miss anything? You know, seems like no. Seems like she doesn't miss anything. She doesn't remember Rem, and what can we do? Rem is out of the story for this moment. It's not nice, but it had to be done, I suppose. Cause even though she's not in the story right now, she was. It was plenty of Rem in the first season, so let other characters shine. Even Otto got more screen time, and he's nice. So they meet Lord Roswell Sama, who sings songs. As soon as he sees them, he doesn't look very healthy. I'm not exactly. I think they didn't say what exactly happened. Maybe he tried to go through the trial, or maybe they said that. But yeah, whatever he did, he failed. Like whole body is failed. And Ram's surname is always. He has no makeup. And he actually looks better, much better the way he is here, you know, without his stupid ass makeup, without his hair and stupid clothes, you know, he looks more like a normal dude. Even though he speaks weird, but still, I prefer him the way he is now. And he welcomes everyone, telling them about the kind of the place, what's the place, and tells that they are kind of the Mathers family connected to the witch, to Echidna. Even though he said that connected is a strong word, but they were overseeing the place. Which is interesting. So they were always living. I wonder what was the tomb from the first season? The place where Subaru met Betelgeuse after they fought the whale. They were near some tomb as well, where Wilhelm or someone jumped and killed poor Betelgeuse. Or Patrash was there. I mean, I don't remember, but there was a temple in there, and the cultists were there. So, is that also a part of this witch's territory? Because that was also Matthew's territory. And also, I remember that previously in the previous season, before fighting a whale, Subaru had an agreement with other sides. The girl that Anastasia, what's her name? Like little pinkish girl with the guy, with some trader guy. They said like, you guys gonna help us, and we're gonna give some of the Roswell's magic crystals or something. It's not much related, but I just remember that. And I mean, I didn't remember it right now, but I kind of remembered it not far away, not too long ago. So, and he says that they're under arrest and they have to kind of be kind enough and to break the seal. And this guy, I don't like him. This beast guy, Garfield. Screw you, Garfield. Your teeth are not cute. So that the villagers are okay. Subaru says, we guys gonna help you, but you know what? It's gonna be my girl, Emilia. Emilia comes away. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. And the granny, the hentai granny, enters the scene. Says like, Ojo-san, you're being awfully nice. What do you want? Tell us the truth. You want us to support you, or why are you doing so much good? And Emilia tells them that, I just honestly kind of want to be nice. In a nutshell, right? And of course, if you're gonna support me, that's good. And Granny like, Emilia-sama, instant showcase of gratitude. Granny is cool. And then we see Ram being beautiful in the sunset. My God, such a good girl. Her tiny titties. And then the tomb. So that's why Subaru wasn't sure that he can enter the tomb, right? Because the witch erased his memory about that thing. That's a little detail that's difficult to understand when you watch it the first time. I grabbed it on the second time, and I almost missed that. I was like, what he say? Why would you... what was he asking about? Like, what voice I just heard? Because he kind of missed. I mean, he has something in his mind. Like, something probably happened. Probably when they're gonna enter the tomb and they're gonna meet with her again, her memory gonna get back. And something terrible gonna happen. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. If there's something terrible gonna happen in there. Or something nice gonna happen in there. But the witch definitely really wants them to get there. And as I've said, I believe they're gonna free her. And as I've said, I don't know if it's good or not. For this moment, I think they're not like evil. But who knows? And this is basically, yeah, this is basically the end of the episode. Subaru gives the dens, supportive dens, initiative plus 10, magic resistance plus 10, and all that stuff. And then Emilia enters, and this fucking light stops shining. And they're like, what? It does not supposed to go dark in the middle of the trial. Which means stuff is bad, and Subaru runs into it instantly and then sees poor Emilia. Poor Emilia, she just entered the place and died instantly. No, not died, but fell down instantly. It reminds me of Fallout 2. If you ever played Fallout 2, it basically starts from the temple. You create your character, and then there's temple that you have to go through, have to use your skills, whatever skills you have, and get out of the place. And this is basically, this temple is skill check. If you created a character that's like have all of the intelligence in the world but cannot pick a fucking stick, he's gonna be eaten by the first monster. And that was like great game design in my opinion. So you get through that thing, and so means you can play the game. Actually means your character is technically able to get through that. And Emilia just got into that. Seems like her skills are not that good. But of course I'm joking. I suppose whatever happened to her, it's like they have to go together. Subaru seems like Subaru have something. It's like Emilia is the lock, and Subaru is a key, and they have to go together to do something. They're like connected in one way or another. So yeah, that ends, and then someone says, basically he himself says, or someone with a similar voice says, first you need to face your own past. And then then we see his room with like toy figure, with anime girl figures, and he's dead. He's the greatest dead ever. That I actually wish to see the whole special anime about. Like, literally, this is just Subaru, but even cooler. He's ripped as fuck. Subaru likes white-haired girls, by the way. I see his figures. He has a lot of manga. Damn Japanese otaku. Just with posters and stuff. And that's it. And his father is so weird. I mean, if that's actually his father, I wonder if it's his real father or just imagination. I don't know. We never seen the real world since episode 1. We just saw him trying to buy some manga or whatever, and he gets out and magic world appeared. And that's it. And that was a pretty long discussion. I'm sorry, but that was a cool episode to discuss. And yeah, that's a cool anime. I mean, I watched Vinland Saga previously, and even though in the end I kind of enjoyed it, but it was still, I was not looking forward every day to watch it. It was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. But here it's like I'm full of excitement, honest excitement. Even though both ReZero and Vinland Saga, they were kind of voted for me to watch as a thank you. I mean, you probably if you don't know, then don't mind it. I don't watch stuff for if it's requested, but that was a special case. And ReZero is actually stuff that I actually enjoy. I mean, I enjoyed all of the anime except for Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga was not that enjoyable for me. But this stuff, yeah, this stuff is enjoyable. Even though Vinland Saga is also quite great. It's just not for everyone. So yeah, found time to speak about Vinland Saga in the discussion. So thank you guys for watching a great episode. I'm looking forward to another one, and I hope to watch it tomorrow as well. Yeah, if you watch the whole thing, then thanks a lot. That's great. That means that's I don't think I cannot even speak. I'm tired. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.